All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. Thank y'all so much for coming over. We are on the Grunge channel, man. We got the tragic 1997 death of John Denver. 97. I was in the 11th grade. I know that he passed away, but I don't know exactly what happened. Again, make sure you guys check out the Grunge channel. Just come to the channel and click on the video. They got a lot of interesting topics, man. But we going to check this out. Appreciate all the love and support, and shout out to all the good humans. Link is always in the description for those who are asking. So we ain't going to waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
He was one of the biggest folk musicians of the 1960s. But who really was John Denver? And what do we know about his sudden and tragic death? In 1997, John Denver died in a plane crash off the coast of Monterey Bay, California. There's more than meets the eye to the life and death of the—
Wait, maybe I did hear. Did I? It's been so many artists that have passed away, and it was a plane crash, man. I'm trying to remember. I feel like somebody might have mentioned this.
The acclaimed singer-songwriter, though. For one thing, Denver's first name wasn't John, and his last name wasn't Denver. He wasn't just a singer, either. He was also an actor, an advocate for the environment, and an outspoken opponent of censorship. After his sudden and tragic death at the young age of 53, further details emerged about Denver. Details that threatened to besmirch the folk rock hitmaker's squeaky clean public image. The man who would one day become John Denver was born in Roswell, New Mexico on December 31st, 1943. An Air Force brat named Henry John Deutschendorf Jr., Denver was the son of an accomplished career pilot and moved a lot during his childhood. From a young age, he was interested in music, and he received his first guitar when he was 11, the caveat being that he had to promise to practice regularly. He did so in an era of wholesome popular music typified by well-known folk groups such as the Kingston Trio, the New Christy Minstrels, and others, all of whom influenced Denver's sound. By the mid-1960s, Denver had joined the Chad Mitchell Trio, replacing Chad himself, thereby transforming the group into the Mitchell Trio. Denver's big break came when popular folkies Peter, Paul, and Mary turned his song Leaving on a Jet Plane into a sizable hit, and it's still among Denver's most well-known tunes today. From there, Denver would record albums with the trio, then as a
That's pretty crazy, man, how people do a cover song and they make it even more popular than the original, and then people sometimes forget the original. That's how my requests be, to react to the popular one.
Solo act with songs like Take Me Home, Country Roads. He followed that with a dizzying run of best-selling singles and albums, including Back Home Again. All the while, he cultivated the clean-cut image of an environmentally conscious singer-songwriter. In addition to his career in music, Denver maintained a lifelong interest in flight, likely inspired by his father.
I know that it's true that you have to climb to the top of the
I want to
mountain
know his
to
name.
see the other side. Well, we wanted wings, we got them.
Denver even dreamed of one day going to space and applied to be the first civilian to reach the final frontier on the Space Shuttle Challenger. He missed out on that opportunity to Krista McAuliffe, however, who died along with the other crew members in 1986 when the Challenger exploded shortly after liftoff. A short time after that, in the early 1990s, a darker side to Denver's personal life emerged. It was during this time that he was twice arrested on drunk driving charges. Denver pleaded guilty to lesser charges in one case, while the second case ended in a hung jury. A retrial was set, but Denver died before it took place. With those DUIs on Denver's record, many wondered if drugs and alcohol had perhaps been a factor in the plane crash that killed him. That turned out not to be the case, however. After a routine autopsy, no drugs or alcohol were found in his system. Due to Denver's record of driving while intoxicated, though, his flying license had been revoked at the time the fatal accident happened. Therefore, he was flying illegally nonetheless.
So he was flying the plane.
Unfortunately, that didn't stop him. The aircraft that Denver died in was a home-built experimental plane, and Denver was practicing takeoffs and landings when he crashed and died. According to the accident report, Denver was alone in the plane, so it's difficult to know for certain what happened. but pilot error is believed to have caused the accident. According to the National Transportation Safety Board, Denver, who had informed the tower that he would fly for another hour right before his plane went down, likely reached backward in the cockpit to switch fuel tanks when his body inadvertently shifted on the controls.
No.
That sent the plane into a spin from which he couldn't recover, possibly due to his inexperience flying that kind of aircraft. The engine of the plane was later recovered from 40 feet of water, and Denver's official cause of death was declared to be blunt force trauma.
Man, again, drugs, alcohol, I know that's going to happen with a lot of these artists. But I'm just happy they didn't say nothing about like him and like an underage, cuz that right there, you know, ain't flying with me. But this was news to me. I might have missed it. I'm gonna have to look it up. I might have missed it, but him saying his name isn't John Denver. But just wondering how many of you guys knew that. But wow, this was news to me. This was news to me. Like I said, when I react to their music, it is extremely hard. You guys don't even understand how difficult it is to try to get to every single comment. But like I said, I'm pretty sure someone mentioned a lot of this stuff. You know, especially if you're a fan and you followed their career, you're going to know this stuff. So appreciate all y'all who let me know in the past about what happened. But like whenever there's like an airplane, I'm just thinking like a group or a whole band or multiple people. So, wow. But all right, hey, appreciate y'all coming over. Shout out to the Grunge channel for the video. Like I said, this was news to me. So I appreciate y'all with the video. Hopefully to see y'all in some more videos if you guys will stick around. Peace out.